Every single day, the market filters traders into two categories: those whose positions are built to make money, and those whose positions are built to house their anxiety. The former is waiting for an opportunity, the latter is praying for an exit. People constantly DM me asking, is it going to keep dropping tomorrow? My answer is always, I don't know, and more importantly, it doesn't matter. Whether tomorrow is green or red is something I cannot predict, and frankly, neither can those eight-figure Wall Street analysts. Therefore, the thing we must manage is never this volatile, unpredictable market. It is our own position sizing and our own cognitive framework. When a red candle prints, some scream in agony, is this the crash? While others calmly mutter, perfect, the deepest creating value. The difference isn't about who predicted the move. The difference is whose position is comfortable and whose mind is clear. Emotional breakdowns happen because you fail to view the current drawdown through a macro lens. Take the recent pullback in Philadelphia Semiconductor Index (SOSX). In the middle of a massive secular bull run, a 15% to 25% correction is actually a textbook sign of a healthy market. At the individual stock level, the volatility is naturally even higher. This is not the death of the trend. It is a healthy rotation and consolidation of shares within the trend. When things creep too high, some traders need to take profit, and fresh capital needs to step in. This digestion process is exactly what we are experiencing right now. More importantly, if we view this entire secular wave as a complete S curve, we are highly likely on halfway through. There is still a long runway ahead. This is critical because it dictates whether you pull back with a panic or with poise. If you believe the wave is near its end, this correction will feel like the final straw and you will scramble to exit. But if you judge that we are only midway, then a 15% to 20% drawdown is nothing more than a routine pit stop on a long journey. And your thought won't be, should I run? But rather, should I add to my size? Once you have this cognitive clarity, the task is purely a matter of position management. Conviction determines your direction, but position sizing dictates your psychology, and psychology determines your ultimate success or failure. Those who are fully leverage panic at the first red candle because they have no margin for error. They fear giving back gains on the way up and fear getting trapped on the way down. Every tick is mental torture. They no longer own their emotions. They've outsourced their every single K line, but those holding cash actually smile when the market flushes. To them, a dip is a discount and an opportunity, not a disaster. Same market, same correction. Yet your position size determines whether you are the hunter or the prey. Most people go all in, but not because they've calculated a risk-reward ratio, but simply because of FOMO. So when the market dumps, they run around looking for emotional reassurance because outside of holding onto that life, they have no plan B. Remember, the cash track on your portfolio may look like unallocated capital on the surface, but in reality, it is the price you pay for the right to remain calm. A truly comfortable position size isn't some mathematical golden ratio. It is simply the exact number that allows you to sleep soundly at night. Even if you were that wrong, the real market wizards might not only execute 2 or 3 major trades a year, the rest of the time, they wait. If the market reaps, their core position prints money. If it deeps, their dry powder is ready to fire. No matter which way the tape moves, they win. So stop asking whether tomorrow is going to be a down day. Ask yourself instead, first, where do you honestly believe we are on the secular industry curve? And second, is your position size comfortable enough? And do you have enough cash left in your magazine? Size down until you can sleep at night, and sharpen your conviction until you have the courage to buy the dip. The volatile market will never offer you certainty. Certainty only comes from your own positioning, a place where you can aggressively attack or comfortably retreat. As always, this is just my personal trend analysis, not financial advice. Shout out to EBC Financial Group for sponsoring the content.